They get excited. You know what they call you? The Inquisitor.
I'm hardly that.
That's a good one, isn't it? But what if you have a case of heresy on your hands? As the general's man, you have the power to act against us, don't you?
Oh, look, this is the end of the 20th century, not the beginning of the 13th. I mean, how can we even define a case of heresy today?
I'll define this one for you. Yesterday's orthodoxy is today's heresy.
But, Father Abbot, we're merely trying to create a uniform posture within the church. If everybody decides to worship in his own way, obviously that will create disunity.
And a dish of tea.
All right.
Milk and sugar.
No, black's fine. Thank you.
All right. Explanations, as the Father General calls them. Where shall I begin? Did you know Ireland was the only country in the world where, once upon a time, every Catholic went to Mass of a Sunday? Everyone. Even the men.
That's impressive.
Until the time of Pope John, that was, when the new Mass came in. Well, we were like everybody else. We obeyed orders, went over to the mainland and said the new Mass in English. And the people stopped coming to church. Oh, some women. But the men and the boys stood outside smoking. So I was worried. I said to the monks, what on earth are we doing if we cannot persuade the people to come back into the church? It's the priest's job to keep their faith in Almighty God, and I don't want to tamper with their faith. So I decided we'd go back and say the old Mass in the old way, and, well, that's the whole story.
Well, hardly. This spring, you had 20 charter flights from Europe alone, plus pilgrimage groups from the United States and Canada. So large, in fact, that no church could hold the crowds. So you set up shop on a big scale up on Coombe Mountain, which in Cromwell's time was associated with rebellion. Mass was said in secret by outlawed priests, with some member of the congregation as lookout.
Yet that was a mistake, but at the time I didn't see the connection. I just wanted to accommodate the crowds.
But you accepted a gift of loudspeakers from the local